Hey, everybody. Welcome to What Dugan's Thinking. All kidding aside, hey, I'm glad to have everybody back. Clock's going off in the background. The dogs are barking. Typical Sunday morning here for me. This will come out tomorrow. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Jim. Glad to have you guys here. At any rate, today we're going to talk about pew pews and slicey slices. And I'm not going to use the real words because I got some YouTube flack. I had a couple podcasts that I put on a promotional thing through beta that they promote the videos, and it was very successful. I got 60 or 65 new subscribers from doing that. It was fantastic for me. I appreciate everybody that subscribed, and it worked. And I guess it was up for about 5 or 6 days. And the thing is that YouTube decided after that the content was not suitable for their guidelines for the promotional thing. Now, in all honesty, they're correct. It does say that in the disclaimer when you do the beta thing. So that was no surprise. I just am very discouraged that they get so much response out of the gun and knife community. And I said the words, and this one will be banned too, as well, I guess. But at any rate, you think, especially like Demolition Ranch and some of these other places, they get so many people and revenue from ads, they would just leave it alone. But politically, I guess it's not good for them. I realized that the last podcast was a shit show. Sorry. I had some audio issues when I switched cameras. I'm still trying to figure out this StreamYard, and I want to switch cameras right now, and I'm not sure what that's going to do for me. Um, Maybe that did something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to remove that camera, put myself back over here in full screen. Oh, you guys are down here and I'm looking over here. I need to fix that so I can see what the hell's going on. At any rate, this is a podcast, so it's mostly going to be audio, right? So, at any rate, glad to have you guys here. I was going to use the topic today to talk about knives and go into some things with that. I've got a shitload of them here to review, but I wanted to talk about the YouTube thing and what they did to me, which is a no big deal. I was able to successfully snatch a bunch of subscribers and I'm approaching 500 quickly. So that's a great deal for me. I'm trying to figure out when to live stream. If you guys can suggest when that would be good for y'all, that would be great. I'm available day or evening. I'm trying not to bump into some of the knife guys because I really don't want to upset that community. That's the community that I kind of like to be part of. The gun community is so crowded, I don't really care what happens there, except for the we like shooting guys. I don't want to come up against them, but I'm not coming up against anybody. I don't have enough subscribers, so it doesn't freaking matter. So it's a non-event. Am I recording? It's not giving me a time for the episode and how far I'm into it here. I wonder what's going on. I feel like I'm not recording, but maybe I am. Maybe I'm screwing up here and I don't know it, guys. Let's see something here. Oh, there's the time up in the corner. Still learning all this. I apologize. So sorry. The recording time right now is 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So I missed that on my screen and it's in a weird place, actually. Not sure why it's there, but I don't know if you guys can see that on your end or not. I'm curious of that too. I don't know how to work all this yet, so I'm still figuring it out. I want to do a giveaway, and I got to figure that out. I want to do a live stream. I did do a video earlier in the week or yesterday, and this next week is basically to concentrate on the YouTube and the content. and get some shorts done and get some other things going. I've got the studio pretty well the way I want it. I'm going to move the desk around a little bit, get this in the background a little bit better. I've got some more poster board to put more patches above, as you can see up here. And I've got some strips of LED lighting coming, and hopefully I can make this look a little bit more presentable for you guys. Not just a garage, I guess. But again, I digress. So I've got in quite a few knives. I got in a Devo this week, a CJRB, three Savinis, Traverses, and I'm really getting into the Altum. I hope I'm saying that right. This is a Kubi I bought, and I really like this. I'm going to do some Instagram photographs if you guys are interested. You can find me at What Dugan Thinks there as well. But I want to do that with my fidgets that are out of Altum as well. Altum, however you say that. I have difficulties with words. Excuse the heck out of me, but we'll fix that. Yeah, it's a pretty sad state of affairs. But at any rate, I'm excited to do all this for you guys and get things going. I'd like to try to get some guests on here, and I'm not sure how to go about doing that. I'm going to set the email up this week. I've been procrastinating on that. It's going to be What Dugan Thinks abbreviated. So it's going to be WDT mailbox at gmail.com. And that's where you're going to be able to reach out to me, or if you want to send in something for me to look at. I'm going to be doing reviews on all kind of things. I also have some pew pews. I was going through my inventory, and it looks like I didn't update it since 2021, what I can remember. I want to play with the cameras again. So sorry, guys. Let's just see here. Ah, there I am twice. That's kind of neat. Let's see what happens when I go to full. No, that's Mike's screen. Oh, I see what I've done there. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. I can do that. So at any rate, let me get over here where you can see me. Again, I was working on my inventory for my wife in case I croak here soon, which is inevitable. I inventoried my stuff, trying to get it up to date. I've only done the handguns, and I found that I have 11 that I have not cataloged, and two 80 percenters that I had built that I haven't cataloged. So I've got to get those photographed and taken care of. I kind of got away from the audio there a little bit. Apologize. But I'll be probably trying to bring on more of that type content simply because that's what interests me, and they can get over it or whatever. I brought this screen back up because I want to see the timer again, and I don't see it. I'm playing here. So sorry, guys. Things are kind of weird. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing here. And I don't know where my timer's gone. Well, hell. I guess I should have a duplicate watch or something to keep an eye on what's going on here because I'm clueless. Add back. I guess I'm gonna have to put a little clock down here and know what time it is and figure out what the hell I'm doing. I'm gonna take. I got with the service that I'm using to get out this podcast to all the different places like Apple and Alexa and things of that nature. I'm allowed 3 hours a month with the program I have. So I've been doing 15 minutes. So that's going to be 4 a month. That's only an hour. So I'm going to take the 3 hours and divide it by 4 and come up with that time slot of time to do my podcast because I think that makes the most sense. And hopefully we'll be on topics and have guests before it's done. And then on the times that we have guests, I'd like to run that into about 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'll just shorten up the one after that just to stay within the constraints of what the subscription is for my podcast membership with the service I'm using, because I have no revenue at this point with any of this stuff. And I'm going to try to figure out how to get some revenue streams going and help at least cover that cost. I'm not trying to make money on any of this because this is just something I'm doing. And here I am staring at the wrong camera again. Anyway, I apologize. Bear with me, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in and listen to this whole fuck just screw things up. You know, old man loose is basically what it is. Trying to grasp today's technology and figure out what in the hell's going on, and not doing too good a job of it at this point. I'm just rambling. But again, short and sweet. Thanks for being here. What Dugan thinks, anywhere you look, is pretty much where I'm at with that. And I'd appreciate you guys subscribing and looking in at the podcast or hearing in. And I just want you to have a great week. Adios, amigos.